A recent ruling by the Supreme Court is drawing criticism tonight as it effectively grants immunity in certain cases to federal law enforcement who violate the Constitution.
Yeah, this all goes back to a case from 2014. Now, it centers around a bed and breakfast in Blaine, the one pictured here on your screen. It's called the Smuggler's Inn. A U.S. Border Patrol agent is accused of assaulting its owner.
The agent maintains he was investigating a guest who may have entered the U.S. illegally through the Canadian border. Now the B&B's owner sued, alleging civil rights violations.
Yeah, but this week, SCOTUS sided with the officer. Fox 13's Steve Kiggins is tracking the local fight to hold those federal agents accountable.
Every federal officer is now immune from personal liability for violating the constitutional rights of a citizen of the United States.
Did you hear those words come out of your mouth?
I did. Scary, isn't it?
Is it?
Oh, it's damn scary. Damn scary.
Attorney Greg Bose represents Robert Boulay, the owner of Smuggler's Inn in Blaine, and took the case through the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals. He says this week's Supreme Court ruling is a disappointment with consequences reaching far beyond the inn on the Canadian border.
It's not just Mr. Boulay who's in the sights of rogue Border Patrol agents anymore. It's the entire U.S. population.
What is so different? This was a search of somebody on an unlawful search on private property.
This week, the U.S. Supreme Court halted Boulay's efforts to sue the border agent for allegedly using excessive force and violating his civil rights. The court's majority argued that Congress should instead legislate how and when citizens can sue.
There's a track record of abuses at the border, unfortunately, and this makes it much harder to hold people accountable.
National security is also one of several other arguments that swayed 6 justices to side with the agent. 3 justices dissented, insisting this ruling leaves citizens with no meaningful recourse should agents violate First or Fourth Amendment rights and other civil liberties. Border agents patrol the area 100 miles into the interior where 200 million Americans live, and they often exercise broader power beyond local law enforcement. The Supreme Court's ruling worries civil rights advocates who say those who worry their rights may have been violated are left with filing a complaint with the Border Patrol without a chance to ever argue in court.
It's scary that people who have the kind of power that officers have and Customs and Border Patrol have these extra powers that I talked about, there really need to be stronger accountability mechanisms. And this really waters them down.
In Whatcom County, Steve Kiggins, Fox 13 News.